So welcome, welcome, welcome to opening the temple gates. I'm so happy that you're here. Just a little bit of housekeeping. I just want to let you know that this is a shared experience, meaning that if you have questions, if you have anything that's on your heart that you want to speak, then I invite you to do so. There will be a question and answer session towards the end. And I just invite you to just let the call be your lead. Just let everything, let the energy kind of flow within you and just guide you to whatever it is that you feel like sharing or whatever it is that you feel like asking. There are no stupid questions, so I thank you for being here. If you are on the phone, then I'm sorry to tell you that you are in listen-only mode, and you will not be able to ask questions through the chat or through the voice. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you can Facebook message me. I have my Facebook open. You can shoot me an email. I've got that open if you wanted to ask questions and still get your answers here on the call. So that would be fine too. Now, if you are here on the call on the computer, then lucky you, you do get to ask questions through the chat, or I'm going to open up the, I'm going to enable the mic so that you all can ask questions with your voice. Sometimes I find that it's easier to ask questions just with speaking because it's a little bit more clear for some people to do that. So we're going to just jump right on in. I would love to invite Iris to come on and give our guided meditation. She's awesome. So Iris, please, I invite you on the call.
All right. Can you all hear me? Aja, do you want to just type and let me know that you can hear me okay? Awesome. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Aja, for having me. I'm so happy to be here and be able to be a part of this call. My name is Iris Higgins, and I am a certified hypnotherapist, and I help women to learn to connect in with their intuition. So I do very similar work to Aja, so it's been great connecting with her. And you can find me if you're interested at www.yourfairyangel.com. Excuse me. And what we're going to do today is just a little, we're going to do a little guided meditation to connect in with your spirit guide and to get some messages. So what I want you to do to start is just to close your eyes wherever you are and take 3 deep breaths in and out. And as you're taking these deep breaths, I want you to just think about a question that you have right now or a situation that you're dealing with, just something that you need a little bit of guidance or clarity around. And just allow yourself to really be grounded in your body. As you take those nice breaths in, just imagine exhaling tension with every exhale. And just start to notice what's in your body right now. Just really acknowledging whatever you're feeling and just allowing it all to be there. Whatever is going on for you right now, whatever you're feeling in your stomach, in your heart, your chest, just let it all know that it's okay. It can all be there. And go ahead and take one more deep breath in and exhale it out. And now just imagining consciously relaxing your body, perhaps starting at your toes, and just giving them permission to relax. And breathing in, imagine going up your body, up through your legs. Again, just letting them know it's okay to relax. It's okay to let go. Just breathing. Just releasing. And breathing in as you relax your hips and your pelvis. Relaxing your stomach. And taking a couple nice deep breaths into your stomach. This is an area where we hold a lot of tension. So just really feeling your stomach expand as you breathe in. And releasing all that tension as you exhale. And moving up into your heart, into your chest. Again, taking a deep breath in. And releasing any tension on your exhale. And moving out through your shoulders, all the way out through your arms and your fingertips. Releasing all that tension. And moving up through your neck, through your throat. And if you can, imagine releasing tension in your throat. This is an area where women especially carry a lot of tension. So just breathe in and exhale it out. Now moving up into your head, relaxing your jaw, relaxing the space between your eyebrows, just releasing and relaxing. Now I wonder if you can imagine bringing yourself to a sacred space, a space where you can connect with your higher self and with your spirit guides. And this space can look like anything that you want. Perhaps a place that you've been before, or just a place you make up right now. But you can allow yourself to go into this sacred space and just relax there, breathing in the healing energy. And as you continue to breathe in this sacred space, you might notice that there's a soft, healing light that begins to move through your body, now starting at the top of your head and slowly moving through. And as you feel that soft, healing light moving through your body, you find yourself relaxing even deeper. Moving even deeper into your subconscious mind, allowing your conscious mind to let go. And allow that soft, healing light to move all the way through your body, all the way down to your toes. Just relaxing, releasing. Continuing to breathe. And now as you continue relaxing in your sacred space, I'd like to invite one of your spirit guides in, one who can help you to hear whatever message it is that you need right now in your life. And you can allow this spirit guide to enter in whatever form will make the most sense to you right now. And just allow yourself to listen to its message and ask any questions that you have. And now you'll find that your spirit guide has a gift for you, something that will help you in the days and weeks to come. And you may not know what this gift means right now, but as I count from 1 to 3, you'll know what that gift is. 1, 2, 3. And now you can take this time to listen to any final messages that your spirit guide has for you. Now thanking your spirit guide for visiting with you, thanking it for its messages, and knowing that you can connect with your guides anytime you need to. You can allow it to move on now. And slowly bring yourself back to your body in your sacred space. Just connecting in with your heart. And just noticing how your heart and your chest are feeling right now. And taking some deep breaths in there. And then connecting in with your stomach, noticing how it's feeling. And taking a couple of deep breaths into your stomach. And then slowly bringing yourself back to the present moment as I count from 1 to 5. 1, 2, taking a nice deep breath in. 3, 4, closing your eyes or opening your eyes. And 5, just bringing yourself back to the present moment, back to the conference. And I'm going to turn my camera off and let Aja come back on.
Oh, that was so relaxing. Can everyone hear me? Can I get a yes in the box from someone if you all can hear me? Great, great. Thank you so much. Iris, thank you so much for that. I am so totally relaxed. And I really love how speaking to your spirit guides or allowing them to come to you was part of this meditation, because when you allow yourself to be guided, it is actually a very, very comforting, intuitive process. And so I'm going to talk to you today about the experiences that I have with being a connected being and how I've gotten there. So I first want to say thank you all so much for coming on here and taking the time to just be open to this pathway. And I bow deeply to you all, immensely, sisters. Thank you so much for being here. You are so loved and you are so welcome. I want to say that a lot of times when we think about the essence of being spiritual beings or of being intuitive beings, we really make it a complicated process when it really actually isn't. It is a process that is so full of simplicity that it goes like right over our heads. So what I want to share with you today is the process of actually simplifying it in a way that makes you feel good, because that's what it's all about. I want to pose a question to you that really for the longest time really kind of, I have to say, the answers kind of just avoided me. I guess you could say. It kind of just was gone. And this question is what do you desire? Now, when I say what do you desire, it's not in the essence of I desire to have a big house, or I desire to have a really nice car, or I desire to live in Venice. It's not even I desire to have a lot of money in the bank, or I desire pure abundance. What it's more about in answering the question of what it is that you desire is how do you want to feel? Because when you really think about it, all of those things that you want, those material things, that big house, that nice car, that vacation over in Venice, or you residing there, all the money in the bank, it's really about how it's going to make you feel. So when you think about that, think about how you want to feel. How do you want to feel simply when you wake up in the morning? How do you want to feel when you come to your home office? How do you want to feel when you go to the studio? How do you want to feel when you go into work? How do you want to feel when you are grocery shopping? Or how do you want to feel when you meet a stranger on the street? It's just as simple as that. But in that simplicity, it really takes a lot of, I want to say alignment, but that word it gets thrown around so much that what I really want you to do is think about being honest with yourself. It's about the honesty factor in that. How do I really, really want to feel? Really getting clear on that is one of the biggest things that has helped me to really hear the voice of my intuition, not just being able to hear it, but being able to trust and have confidence in it and following those messages. So tonight, that's an exercise that I'm going to give you. I really want you to take that to heart and to really just think about, what is it that I desire? What are those words? Do I want to feel joy? Do I want to feel enlightened? Do I want to feel creative? Do I want to feel sexy? Do I want to feel beautiful? Do I want to feel loved? And really thinking about what all of those things really, really mean. What does it mean for you to feel loved? What does it really mean for you to feel sexy? What does it mean for you to feel joy? What do those things look like? For me, they're going to be a little bit different than they are for you. So in essence, there is no right and there is no wrong. There's only what's right for you. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that. There's no right or wrong. It's only what's right for you. And in the essence of that, you get to understand that you are responsible for your own happiness. You know, if someone had told me that when I was younger, then I think that actually if someone had told most of us that, we wouldn't really have the opportunity to be in codependent relationships as much as we are. We would understand the amount of self and love that we put into ourselves is really about just that. It's about our responsibility. It's a privilege, it's a right, and it is a way to really go deep down and beyond. Let me just ask, someone's having some problems with hearing. Can you all hear me? Anybody, can you hear me? Okay, you can. And Iris, okay, so I'm going to ask you who can't hear me, for those of you who are having technical difficulties, to go back out and come back in. Okay. Okay, great. So you can hear me perfectly on the webcast. Then maybe the people on the phones may be having problems. I'm not quite sure about that. So what I'm going to ask you all who are having difficulties is to see if you can go back out and come back in. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, that's the only way that I think I know to fix that. So I'm going to continue on, and hopefully the people who aren't able to hear will be able to fix that problem. So, and Iris, if you have any suggestions, then help. So moving on into talking about how you are responsible for your own happiness, then really think about what that means to you and how that actually connects with you pulling from within your desires, pulling from within how it is that you want to feel. So when you connect those two things with the fact that you are responsible for your own feelings and the fact that you are able to actually figure out what it is that you desire, then you'll see how those things mesh together. And when you have the clarity that you need to have to figure out those feelings that you want to have on an everyday, day-to-day basis, then that's when you can move into creating spiritual practices that allow you to maintain those feelings. Now, when you think about creating a spiritual practice, what do we think about? We think about what it says in the major religions. Okay, so I'm Catholic, I have to pray at a church. That's a spiritual practice. I'm Muslim, I have to go to the masjid, or I have to pray in a certain kind of a way. I am I'm Jewish, so I pray in the traditional Judaism factions. But if those things are not moving you, then this is a time for you to begin exploring. And I have to say I'm Muslim, and I bring into my Islamic practices a lot of Wiccan traditions. I love the aspects of lighting candles. It makes me feel good. I love the aspect of looking through, of bringing in herbs. I drink teas a lot. I bring in the herbs and actually working with them. So what I want you to really think about is a spiritual practice doesn't have to be something that you were taught. It can be something that you learn that you learn at this time in your life, because what you needed when you were 20 is probably not what you need now that you're 40. It's just the way that life goes. Change is inevitable for all aspects of our life. So why wouldn't we think that change isn't inevitable in our spiritual life? So with that being said, a spiritual practice is anything. A spiritual practice can be you sitting on your patio having a cup of tea. A spiritual practice can be you waking up in the morning and speaking to your higher power about what you're grateful for. Just naming them out is a very pleasurable experience, and it brings you a lot of joy. It is quite impossible to be sad when you are in gratitude mode. If you haven't tried it, then try it. It is impossible to frown when you're thinking about the things that you're grateful for. So with that, developing a spiritual practice is really all about what makes you feel good and what makes you feel connected to the higher power of your understanding, whether it be Jesus, Yahweh, Goddess, or even your higher self. Whatever it is that you call source, whatever it is that you call your higher power is what you should be connecting to, because here's something that we forget, especially as women, is that we were, back in the day, many, many, many moons ago, we were the priestesses. We were the shamans. We were the medicine ladies. We were the medicine women. We were the ones that were called upon. We had the knowledge. So what happened? Nothing happened. We just forgot. We unlearned how to use those connecting tools that we were automatically born with, our birthright. So all we're doing right now is actually just rediscovering, reconnecting, realigning with that divinity that is already inside of us. I want you to think about that for a moment. Connecting with the divinity that is already inside of us. We are already spiritual beings. We just have to figure out how to get back to that connection. Just reconnect. That's what we're doing, is reconnecting. So whatever it is that you are doing in your life now, if you just take a look at it and ask yourself, is this working for me? then if the answer is no, then take a look at what your desires are. Take a look at what it is how you want to feel. Do your spiritual practice allow you to feel the way that you want to feel? Probably not. So that's where you need to start evaluating, is in the essence of how do I want to feel, and creating spiritual practices that allow you to feel that way. Here's the deal, and this is part of the simplicity in all of this is this. When you feel good, when you're open to when you feel good and you're taking the time to actually live in those moments, then what happens is you become open. And when you become open, that's when you start receiving the messages from your inner temple, your intuitive guides, whatever way that these messages come to you, that's when you become open. Now, what's really going to trip you out is that the messages are already coming to you because you are already an intuitive being. So what happens is when you're receiving these messages, you're in doubt. So you're thinking, no, that can't be right, or no, that it's just not anything that I can do, or you just kind of dismiss it and you push it to the side. So when you connect the dots of your desires and your spiritual practices, then that helps you to understand and to gain that confidence that you need to accept those messages when they come up to be fact and true for you. Now, I'm not saying that you are going to know what it's about, that you're going to have the understanding of what it means, but it'll give you the confidence to act and follow through. So that's just the main thing. Isn't that simple? I absolutely love. Can I get a yes in the box if you guys can really understand that fact? That little part of it is just that right now you are receiving intuitive messages that, thank you so much, Ebony. You're receiving your intuitive messages, but you're kind of dismissing them because you don't have the confidence to say yes to them and actually follow through. So that is just in essence a very simplistic thing, but it is kind of complicated, but it's only complicated because we're not used to it. We've unlearned all of that. We've unlearned how to actually go about feeling and doing and relying on the intuitive messages that come to us that are just for us. You know, when you just, I'm getting all like really happy right now because this is just so juicy to me. When you have the clarity about your desires, and when you are building spiritual practices that allow you to feel so happy and joyful and calm and peaceful and blissful, when you're calling all of that in, because that's what all of the things that you want, all of the sexiness that you want to feel, all of the happiness that you want, all of the bliss, all of the peace and comfort that you want, it's all leading to you having joy, and it's all leading to you having bliss. It's all mixed up in there. No matter what it is that you're calling into your life, whatever it is that you want to feel every day, it's all there in the happiness and the joy and the bliss. So when you're open to all of that, it's almost like you've got your temple. So your gates are open to your temple because you're open. And all of these little, I would like to say, like little declarations of validation. You're getting your confirmations, and they're all coming into your temple. And they're all going into all of these big boxes, all of these little slips of validation. They're all just coming in. Every moment that you're in your happy spot, every moment that you're open and you're happy and joyous and that you are feeling really good and happy and open, all of these messages are coming. They're coming into your box. So that when you receive an intuitive message from your spirit guide or from like for me, I have a knowing, just a knowing sense. I actually don't feel the sense of spirit guides or anything like that, but a lot of people do, and I understand that. But for me, my intuition, my intuitive messages, they come to me as just a knowing. So when that comes up for me, I can pull one of those confirmation slips, those slips of validation right out of my temple box and know that it is truth and that I can trust it and I can have confidence in following and acting upon whatever that message is even though I may not understand what it's about. I'm telling you, a few years ago, I decided I wanted to have all this freedom in my life. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, how I want to do it. I want to be able to do things with my 9-year-old whenever I felt like it. I wanted to be able to just be this great mom to all of my kids. So I needed freedom in order to do that, but I didn't know what that looked like. It was a bummer because for years and years and years, I didn't know how to get that freedom. So when I decided to get back on my priestess path, and I've been on my priestess path for almost 25 years, I would say, in different aspects. I really didn't know that that's what it was, so I was calling it different things. And if you've been around me, you'll know that for the last 7 to 8 years, I've gone through a lot of different business names, but they all come back to the same thing. It's nothing different. I've not taught anything different. It's always been the same, because when you figure out what it is that you desire, then that's the key part. That is the foundation for you being able to hear the voice of your intuition. So the freedom that I was looking for, I didn't know. I never took the time to actually really sit down and say, this is what freedom looks like to me. This is what freedom feels like to me. So this is the kind of person that I want to be. This is the kind of life that I want to have. This is the kind of business that I want to be of service in. It was really, really a hard factor to go through because I didn't know. I didn't know what that looked like to me. So what freedom looks like to me may be a little different than what freedom looks like to you. And that's something that you have to really sit down and assess with yourself in pure and utter honesty. It doesn't work if you're not honest with yourself. Trust me. It doesn't work if you're not honest with yourself. So when you sit down to really think about what it is that you want to call into your life, what kind of feelings you want to have in your everyday life, really, really, really be honest with yourself. Not really thinking about what you should want in your life or how you should want to feel. It's time out for that. It's not going to get you anywhere but back where you are right now. You really have to call forth that energy of who it is that you want to be, the kind of feelings that you want to have. There is no right or wrong, so you can understand and be happy that whatever it is that you decide, how you want to feel, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay. Isn't that amazing? I can't tell you how my life changed when I decided that the way that I want to feel is okay. It's okay. I don't have to live this life that my mama told me that I have to live. I don't have to live a life according to what my pastor or my imam told me that I have to live. I can live it according to what I say it is, because that's what the divinity in me says. I don't need an intercessor. I don't need an intercessor between me and my source, because source is within me. And that's something that you will recognize as you go through figuring out and getting that clarity of how you want to feel every day, and then calling into your everyday life the spiritual practices that allow you to live according to how you want to feel. It's so joyous. Excuse me. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm so ecstatic. It just makes me happy. So I'm really hoping that you're getting some benefit out of it. I realized I would have to say I stopped actually my coaching practice back in October, and I started back up again last month, because what I realized is that my business and my life are connected. It's like a rope. I live the things that I teach. So for me to not be in service in my business, teaching or sharing the things the wisdom that I know, was actually really hurting me. Because why? I was in denial about what it was, the feelings that I want to have. I was in denial about what it is that I should be feeling. Well, I'm supposed to want to feel this way. So I really hope that you've benefited from the shares that I have. and to help you to open up, to be guided by that is really my joy. So we've got a few minutes before Onika comes on with her energy clearing. So I want to open up the call and just see if you have any shares, then please feel free to share. If you have any questions, then now's a great time to ask any questions. And Onika and Iris, if there's any shares or any questions or anything that you'd like to add or say, then please, this is a wonderful time to do so. So does anyone have any questions or does anyone have any shares? I left my talking stick. I was going to bring my talking stick, but I passed the talking stick to whoever would like to have it. The call is open. Okay, Ebony, yes, you would like to share. Okay. And your mic looks like it's on. Okay, maybe it's on now. Can you say something so we can see if we can hear you? Everything's on. Let's see here. Okay, it's not working. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that's not.
I think I figured it out.
Yay.
I pressed the right button. The button didn't pop up.
Well, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to tell you which button to push, but thank you.
Well, thank you. No, not a problem. I saw the little microphone button at the top, and I was like, oh, that's the button. Okay. But yeah, I would like to share. I'm really resonating with everything that you're talking about because, for so long in my journey, I've always desired to have freedom and to be lively and to be energized, just high off of life, and just really connecting with myself and on my spiritual journey has given me that opportunity to really, really tap into those feelings on a consistent basis. And I can recognize when I don't feel that way because I've not meditated in a while, or I haven't connected with my spirit guides or my spiritual team in a while, or I haven't done anything for myself, and I know that I feel off. And that inner freedom that comes to me happens when I am closely aligned with my spiritual team. It just feels like everything starts to sync up in my life, and everything just starts to happen, one thing after the other, and it just continues to raise my vibration higher and higher and higher. And it's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling. And I really hope that so many people can get to that place consistently too. Yes. I struggle with sometimes life gets in the way, or because of lack of organization or lack of structure, I just get off of a schedule. And then I'm like, why do I feel this way? And then I remember, oh, right, okay. So, yeah, when you were talking about having freedom or just figuring out what you desire and what that looks like and what the end feeling should be, is definitely something that truly resonated with me. So
Thank you.
I love it. Thank you. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. High off of life. That's a really good symbolism. I'd like to see what that looks like for you.
Oh, it looks very, very hyper, that's for sure. I get super creative when I am high off of life, and I live for those moments, and sometimes it's really hard to come back down because I'm not fully grounded, and I'm like, oh, I want to be able to balance the grounding and that high energy sometimes, and it's been a challenge to do that.
Very, very huge challenge for me as well. I was telling Iris that I'm really, really a hyper individual, and I don't do drugs and I don't smoke weed either, which will be a good thing for me to do since I really want to calm down. But what I have found, I know Iris is really shocked, right? Because I'm really very calm today and really very collected, and it took a lot for me to get in this mode. It took a lot for me to get here to calm down off of, I'm really a very naturally just crazy kind of, just hyper person. And so for me to calm down this much, I really worked hard at that. No, I get you. I get you high off of life.
It is. It gets really challenging sometimes, and I think maybe you can relate with this too, and maybe the other people on the call can. But when I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing in the moment, that's when my energy starts to sync up, and I can be as calm, as quick, and as as necessary as possible. And it just comes out of me, and I have no idea where it comes from. It just creates this level of calmness and clarity, and I'm like, whoa, that's me speaking? Okay, cool. And so, yeah, I think when it all lines up that kind of way, but just in a general day-to-day walk, sometimes it's just really hard to come back down from the cloud.
It is. It's very, very hard, yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Ivanye. I'm glad that you're here, and I appreciate you just being able to be open enough to share. Sometimes a lot of people are shy, and I'm happy that you came on to share. Thank you so much. I bow so deeply to you, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know that a lot of people were having some problems with the call, and they had to, they were messaging me and letting me know that the call dropped for them after Iris did her meditation. So I guess there's a little bit of a hiccup with the when we switch off. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hand it over to Anika. And if you guys have any problems with when we switch over, then please let me know. And well, let me say this: the best thing to do is if you aren't hearing anything, then to just get out and come back in, because some of the people that left were able to come back in, and now they can hear everything. So it seems to be a little glitch there. So. I'm really excited about Onika coming on, because this is something that I've been really interested in having, is an energy clearing or an energy healing session, and I have not yet had one. So you guys are in for a treat here. I know I am. So Anika, I'm going to go on off, and you come on, and welcome, 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 Anika.
Hello, can you all hear me? Yay! Okay, you can see and hear me. Hello, everyone. This is the Crystal Empress, Onika Long, with the MerkabaHouse.com. And I'm a master crystallologist, licensed massage therapist, certified crystal healer, all that crystal stuff. I do comedic Reiki, just to tell you a little bit about me. Tonight, I was going to open with doing basically some distance comedic Reiki, just sending it out to all of you all. And then I was going to next play my singing bowls. Hold on, let me see if you all can see. Wait, hold on, let me go this way. I'll be playing my singing bowls. And so what I need everyone to do, hold on, let me get situated. What I need everyone to do is just to sit comfortably with your spine straight, but still relaxed. I want you to keep your shoulders dropped. And I need your hands to be like this, but on your lap in the receiving position. You all can't see me, but if this was my lap, just have your hands palms facing up and open. And we all can start by closing your eyes and just take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly up with air, and then hold it, and then slowly blow it out through your mouth, sucking your belly back to your spine as you do that. Do that about 3 or 4 times, because that's a good grounding breath to help ground you. In through your nose, and then out through your mouth. Okay. Now, before I do any energy work, I always say personal prayer to myself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can prepare. All righty, and I will be sending the energy to Aja, Iris, Evanye, and Kelly. So everyone just sit with your palms facing up. And I'm going to go ahead and send out the Reiki. You might notice, you might feel warm, a slight warmth in your body. Some people report feeling a slight tingling sensation or a feeling of marching ants. That's just basically confirmation that you're receiving the energy that I'm sending out. All righty. Did everyone receive, I guess, type of message? If you can. I'm going to go ahead and start the bowls. I always open with the drum. So just keep sitting with your palms facing up, close your eyes, and just breathe deep. This is the root chakra. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly up with air, and blowing it out through your mouth.
It's 8 o'clock.
Let the vibrations ground you into your body. You breathe in through your nose, filling your lungs up with the universal life. Exhale. This is your sacral chakra. This is your solar plexus chakra. This is your heart chakra. This is your throat chakra. This is your third eye chakra. This is your crown chakra. I'm back. Did anyone have any things that they wanted to share? Did they feel any energy moving, any energy releasing? Some people report tingling sensations. Does anyone want to jump in? Oh, you said that was amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm all awkwardly placed and trying to, situate the laptop so everyone could see and feel and everything. You said it was awesome. I was like it was like getting a massage. Thank you. Yes. You said nice. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I actually just did all 7 of your chakras. And so sometimes people even report feeling lightheaded. So I would say tonight, please make sure you take a sea salt bath. If you don't have sea salt, Epsom salt will do. And just kind of submerge yourself in the water. It doesn't have to be for a long time, 5-10 minutes. And just kind of rub the salt into your skin, because that's going to help to further release what I just unearthed with the singing bowls and the drum. You said I felt energy during the heart chakra. Yeah, a lot of people have blockages in the heart chakra, just dealing with just everyday family issues, whether it's your mate, your children, your parents, just everyday family issues. It definitely blocks the heart chakra. Did anybody have any questions for me or the throat? Yes. How did you feel when I played the throat bowl? You said this was great. Thank you. Let me see if I could prop my camera. Look, my camera looks fuzzy. You said I just felt it was cleaning it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I know, like, when mine is blocked, I feel, for some reason, like a lump in the back of my neck, and then all of a sudden, a release. You said not fuzzy. Oh, okay, I'm not fuzzy to you all. I don't know why it's showing me fuzzy. So that's good. Oh, you said, yeah, that's how it feels. It's like some type of knot, and then it just releases. Woo! And also, when I was playing it, I felt, when I was on the third eye, the back of my head felt like it was like this. Oh, video is perfect. Okay, wonderful. Very glad to hear that. Yeah, that's exactly how my, the back of my head was feeling. And so, yeah, if you all, if you don't have any other questions for me, oh, thank you. They say Onika. I'm like, which one? There it is. Yeah, they say Onika. Ajah, do you hop in, or I don't know what to do. Feel like I'm all on the spot. The spotlight. Oh, okay. There you are. Okay. And if anyone, I also sell crystals. I wanted to tell everyone real fast. You can visit my site at www.themerkabahouse.com, and that's MERKABA house HOUSE.com.
And I've been to her site, and when you go to her site, she's got this lovely music playing in the background. It's so sensual. I love it. Thank you so much, Anika. This has been really, really awesome. I have never heard the drums. I've never heard singing bowls. I mean, well, I've heard them like on the video that you sent, but I've never heard them in any other place. So I've never had an energy clearing, and thank you so much. And one of the reasons why I felt like this was really, really important, and I know it's past 8 o'clock, and if you guys have to go, I get that. But one of the reasons why I wanted Anika to come on and do an energy clearing is because everything that you've gone through, from the grounding that Iris did, was to open you up. Yes, me too, Kelly. I would love to actually be in person to hear that. She actually don't you perform or have your healing sessions at the Red Pin event, Onika?
The last event I went to, that was actually my very first event. But I do do chakra clearing. I do sing. This basically is a singing bowl bath, and I do offer those. They take, depending on what all you have blocked, they could take anywhere from an hour to an hour and 30 minutes. Just kind of depending on what each individual person has going on.
Right. Which I think is really important. It's very, very important to get clear. You're getting all of this information, like I said, even from the beginning with Iris doing the grounding. She's opening you up so that you can receive and get in touch with and connect with your spirit guides. And then from the messages that I shared with you of my experiences and the majors, laying the foundation for you to be able to connect with your spirit, your source, and your intuition. And then the final of Onika clearing the way of the blocks and negativity that you have to actually being able to receive the messages and actually trust them. It's all a process that I think they go hand in hand. It's great on their own, but all together it's like a complete session for you. You're getting everything. So I hope that you all have benefited from everything that we've shared here. And if you're on the email list, on my email list, then you will be privy to the next one. So thank you so much for being here. If anyone has any questions, then you can stay behind and ask questions. If not, then I thank you all for being here, and I bow deeply to you all. Thank you so much for being here.
I wanted to tell everyone to make sure you drink water, because I just moved around some energy. And there you go. Don't forget your bath, the salt bath tonight, even if it's just a few minutes. And for those who want my services, I'm located in Atlanta. I don't know if everyone's in Atlanta. I don't know. But if you are, I am located north of Atlanta in Duluth. You said thank y'all, all three of you. It was great. You're welcome. I'm excited.
I'm going to end the recording, and if you guys have any questions, then you are more than welcome to stay. Thank you all so much for being here.
All right.